Hi, I am Dr. Natasha, and we are here at the Dining Diva Premiere. But most importantly, I have Mr. Raleigh here. He's executive producer for the Dining Divas, and we are so excited to have you on the red carpet. Yay!
Well, let me tell you something, Dr. Natasha. I'm absolutely excited to be here on the red carpet, especially with the likes of you. Heard so much about you. And by the way, Dining Empire is blowing up, you guys. It's going to another level.
Yes, so tell me about your involvement. I've heard so many great things about you, but tell the public, tell the followers of Dining Divas, because that'll be on the platform as well.
Well, first of all, I've been on board with them for about a year and a half. I came on board after a 30-year career in the television entertainment business. I worked with Lou Gossett, Larry King, Montel Williams, William Shatner. And I met Christine years ago. When she came by my studio, she'll tell you today, Wally, I wish that your show's not ready. And she throws it in my face every now, but here I am 4 years later. And I met her 8 years ago on the red carpet. So I've seen this grow from being what it is. And I know it's the best is yet to come with the Dining Empire. So stay tuned.
Yeah, she is just a powerhouse. And what's most important is that we have people like you that are supporting. You're able to see her vision. Tell me, what do you think about the vision for the platform, the network? Where do you see this taking off 5 years from now?
Well, what Christine told me, and I believe it's going to be $1 billion company. And I see this network expanding rapidly and growing, because right now what we're doing, we're picking up new shows. I'm creating shows. If you have a show idea out there, hit me up. We're helping you to get your show and bring your vision to life. So we'll reach out to other people now. The Dining Empire is a vision. When she told me, she is so convincing. She is so convincing, and I believe it's going to happen. So we're looking at being $1 billion entity in the next 5 years.
Well, it sounds like you're very seasoned and very knowledgeable about the media industry, but there's so many people that come from humble beginnings. They don't know where to start. They don't have the confidence. What is that advice? You have the wisdom.
Yeah.
Let's pour into the people that really need the advice.
Well, let me tell you something. I tell people this story when I speak. My mom sat me down at the age of 16 years old and said, boy, what are you going to do with your life? And at that time, I was playing football, a stud, having fun, partying in high school. And she said, well, you're a good speaker. You can be a speaker, a preacher. You can be a doctor, a lawyer. I told her I want to be on TV. And guess where Wally was? 5 years later, I was a sports anchor at a local news station. And what I tell people, you have to start with a vision, because the scripture says without vision, people perish. So what you have to do is write your vision down and make it plain on tablets, on paper, because if you don't have a vision, you're never going to be in TV. And that when the time comes, you're ready to run with. So it starts here. It's, I believe that things are manifest and created twice, first in the mind and then in reality. So the only advice I can give you is to write it down, have a clear vision of what you want. Because you're not going to wake up out of bed one day and say, I want to create a movie or a TV show, but it has to start somewhere. Then start writing. And then when you start writing, then you start creating, start making videos. You can do it on your own, on social media, a lot of platforms. And then when you get to a place where you feel like it's ready for the next level, you're going to see opportunities, synchronicity start to light up in your life. So that's the best advice I can give you. Start with a vision.
Now, Mr. Raleigh, while we're getting to...
Wally, not Mr. Make me feel old.
Wally, well, people call me Dr. Natasha, but
Hey,
it's just a
name.
name.
I come from. I get it.
So
I never call my father Dad. I call him Mr. Sterling.
Are you serious? That's interesting. So we're getting to know one another, and I found some alignment there. We both are passionate about autism awareness. Would you like to share some of your insight on that journey?
Well, let me tell you. So it was a journey. It's a lot of podcasts I've been interviewed on. We found out that my son, after he got the MMR, the mumps, measles, and rubella vaccine, he lost all of his speech. He was speaking over 250 words. And then he lost all of his speech, and it was a journey since that he started stimming. So my whole life has been dedicated to autism, and not just doing, but living with it and creating with it. I've been through the ups and downs. I've spent millions of dollars on treatment, therapy. I started a school in Palm Beach that I had to step down from the board. But what I tell people, there's hope. It has to start with hope, you guys. It's not like there's a silver bullet. We tried so many things. I don't know what worked in my son. But I believe that for every autistic kid out there, or we call in the ASD spectrum, there are a lot of people that need to learn. I meet people every day. I met you the other day and learned about your journey. We're going to collaborate on some things. But I believe there's a lot of knowledge out there, but it starts with you wanting the best for what I say. I call people in the autism spectrum our children, not just your child. We're all a community. And so I've suffered a lot through this, tears, blood, sweat, and tears, honestly. But I had a situation with my oldest son. He lost a diagnosis 2 years ago of autism. After everything that we put into it, cried, and I don't know what worked, but it was just probably the love, and I would say also the ABA therapy. ABA therapy is one thing I would try for a lot of people out there have children in the spectrum.
So like you stated a verse, I want to reference Matthew 19:26. You don't put all of your trust in man, but with God, all things can happen.
All things
And
possible.
so you were very adamant about pursuing that journey. It sounds like you poured so many financial resources, but you reached positive outcomes.
Yeah.
So like you said, all things can be possible, right?
I believe when my son first got the diagnosis, I felt the spirit tell me he's going to be fine. I don't know whether he's still going to be in the spectrum, whether he's going to be able to have his own independent life, but we raised him. And I was talking to my brother, man, we never treated John Luke any different. We taught him to be, he's just John Luke. And he's a little quirky, a little different, but he's just John Luke. And to me, it's all about the love that you have and support, because I became a statistic. And the statistic is 80% of people with a child of an autism end up in divorce. I never thought I would become that statistic, but I always love my son. I treat him with respect and treat him like I don't treat him any different than any other of my children. So to me, it's just all about having that hope and that faith. They're going to be difficult journeys, as you already know, Dr. Natasha. You've been on this for a minute. They're going to be tears. They're going to be times you cry out to God and ask him why. But you will always remember that child is a gift from God, not a curse. Amen?
So I'm not going to cry tonight, but this is very true to my heart because my daughter is also on the spectrum. But I just want to acknowledge those powerful words. So if you're watching this, there's other people out here that's on the journey. So we definitely want to support. And also there's community for support and resources, right? So thank you. Tell us how we can continue to follow you and learn more about your journey.
Well, you can follow me. I'm on Instagram and under Wally Waiters. That's W-A-L-I Waiters, W-I-T-E-R _ conscious creator. And on Facebook, just under Wally Waiters. And keep a lookout. I'm getting ready to start my podcast pretty soon. It's called Wally's World. We'll see you there. Peace.
Hello, I am Dr. Natasha, and we are here at the Dining Divas Premiere. It is a beautiful night, right? We have so many beautiful people in the building, but we have Dining Diva Carissa. How are you, my love?
I am fantastic. I am so excited that everybody came out to celebrate with us. They get to see the work from the season, all the episodes from all over the world that we've traveled, and then just meet our sponsors and then hear all the great stories. So I'm super excited for tonight.
So we know that you have a powerful story, but at least tell us how you got connected with the Dining Diva platform.
Sure. So a good friend of mine, Kelly, who was already on the cast, she invited me to basically a filming, and I got to see Christine and a couple of other girls. And from there, it kind of just, started working itself out, where I went on a mastermind cruise with them. And I loved it so much. I love the company. I'm also an investor, so I invest in startups and small companies. So I went to Christine because I love the concept. I loved her mindset. And I said, I want to invest in you, and I want to invest in this, and I want to be a part of it. So that's how I got here.
I love that story. Talking about a woman that's full of intention, right? And purpose. So tell me, I hear that you have this amazing skincare line, right? And I can't wait because I have a sample. So I'll be doing my own video to review it. Can't wait to share with you guys. But tell us a little more about that.
Absolutely. So I actually have a cosmetic and skincare line with my brilliant partner, Bob Barringer. He's like literally a superhuman. But the name of our company is called Philo Beauty. And Philo is a Greek word that means inclusion or tribe. So this concept was born in 2019, and it was going to be makeup tools, but I didn't have the right team. It wasn't the right time. So I kind of had to pause. And then now being involved with the Dining Divas, I have to wear makeup and I need good skincare. And I said, well, if I have to wear it, I want to know what I'm putting on my face, and I want it to be clean. I want it to be whole ingredients, and I want to work with some of the best people in the world. So I'm super excited about Philo Beauty. We are in our soft launch right now. And our products are cosmetics, skincare, anti-aging. We infuse nutraceuticals, we infuse stem cell, and we are just breaking through the barrier of cosmetics and skincare.
You know what? That's powerful, and I'm excited about your skincare line. Tell me, because it's so difficult to break those barriers with launching your own line. What does that mean for you?
So really what it means is that I am going to be able to solve the solution of women and men, because our skincare is for all skin tones, types, and people. But we get to break that seal and allow people to use products that are safe for their skin, that will deeply penetrate the skin, nourish their body from the inside out, because we're all beautiful in our own way on the outside, but beauty really comes from the inside. So what we want to do is help people unleash their unique radiance with our products, and that's also good for your skin, and that can help heal your body. So we're working with some top scientists around the world, including scientists that's worked for Susan G. Komen. They've created cures for cancer, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and all of that great things. So we want to be able to offer that to the world.
Wow, she is just a powerhouse right here. So I know you got to go, but I do want to know, what are some words of encouragement to women that look like you and are like, oh my gosh, I want to do that. I want to accomplish those same goals. What are some words of advice?
So my first words of advice would be, stick with your dream. If God put it in your heart, that's something that you're supposed to do and develop. And also look for a team, look for a group of people that are diverse. They can help you with your business goals, but they're supportive. So if somebody's not supporting you, I would just say kind of move in a different direction and find those who are supporting you, because when one door closes, another one opens, and generally that's the path that you're supposed to follow. So, but teamwork and keeping your dreams and working hard and leaning on people, allowing them to help you, that's certainly the key.
Yay, I love that answer. So tell us how we can buy that skincare product and support you, because you need all the support. You're doing great, amazing things, right?
Thank you so much. So you can find us at www.phylobeauty, and Philo is spelled Phylo. So that's phylobeauty.com. You can pre-order our products now, and we look forward to serving you.
Hello. I am Dr. Natasha, Dining Diva, California. Might as well say. So we are here at the premiere, and I am here with this fun, amazing person. His name is Chris Baker, and I tell you, I have to invite him out to California because I love a good vibe, right?
We're gonna surfing, right?
Not surfing, shopping.
Yes.
So tell me, how did you connect with the Dining Divas platform?
Perfect. Yeah, I actually met Christine at a networking event, and we started talking about what we do in the community. We actually film for nonprofits, and we were like, all right, how do we help nonprofits at a bigger scale? So one of the conversations that we're hopefully having right now is to create a TV show for nonprofits, and I think that's going to be phenomenal. Build their impact, get their mission out to the more of the public so that people can understand what they do and how meaningful it is to the community. So that's one of the things that we're looking for.
That's amazing. Do you have a nonprofit?
We are currently working on one right now to help with marketing for nonprofits. Yeah.
Amazing. So why do you think nonprofits are necessary?
They are the lifeblood of the community because they really actually provide what is needing to the ones that need it, that cannot help themselves. Right now, we have a broken system. We need to be able to fix it. And the only way we're doing that right now is through the work of nonprofits, because they're actually giving to those that are in need. And we have the ability to do so. So I can't wait to share and get their mission out to more people.
So what are some of your goals that you have on your projects and your journey?
So our journey is we want to help more nonprofits So right now we've helped about 40 in the last 2 years.
How many?
40. So we've done 40 different films for nonprofits. They're documentary style. We want to tell more stories and go really deep into their journey. Really show the back end of who they're serving, who are they helping, how they're helping them, how they're making a real impact. So we want to do that on a bigger scale. And one of the ways that we can do that is by working with Christine. So that's going to be one potential amazing opportunity. And can I talk about what I would love to do?
Of course.
So I am the cheeseaholic. I love cheese. So I want to get on the dining empire and talk about cheese, cheese, cheese. Seriously, I will eat any cheese. I will talk about any cheese for hours on the day. So yeah, I think it was fantastic.
So that was his manifestation moment, which I allow that because this is Unboxed and Fearless. So this is his fearless moment. But let's back to the nonprofit. And I like to pour into my community. I have a lot of people that are in the medical field, entrepreneurs. Is there any advice on gaining sponsorship or becoming more successful as a nonprofit that you can drop a couple of nuggets right now?
Yeah, the first nugget is if you're a nonprofit, make sure you have a business plan. You are a business. If you do not have a business plan, you're going to actually just be yourself and it's a passion hobby project, not an actual successful business. Every nonprofit does need to focus on that so that they can grow and scale and leave a legacy. Because that's the one thing that I really want everybody to be able to do is leave a legacy, because it's so important to pass it on to future generations. You're doing amazing work out in the community. Don't let it end with you. Let it grow beyond you.
I love that. So where can we continue to follow you and look forward to this show and about cheese?
The cheese is to come, hopefully. But there's 2 different ways that you can reach us at Visuals by Momo, all one word, on any social and .com on our website. And if you're a nonprofit, please come and share your story on our podcast. Visual eyes, like 2 words, visual, and then the eyes like you're in your head, because we're going to talk about community and collaboration for nonprofits.
Awesome. Okay. Hello, this is Dr. Natasha, and I am here on the red carpet with the Miss Perla Lichi. And she's a part of the Dining Diva platform. So tell us about your show and your projects upcoming.
Wow, I can't wait to tell you. So, the project is the Decor Diva, and it's all about interior design. Woo!
So excited. So tell us about some of the, guests that you'll have and what type of style of interior decorating is this?
Every style you can imagine. It's all about tricks up my sleeve. Oh my God, I got a long sleeve. 40 years of styles, experience all over the world. Can you believe that? I've been doing this for a long time.
So what inspired you to go in this direction?
Well, I think it was destiny because I wanted to be a fashion designer, like fashion. Can I do my fashion? Runway fashion. However, destiny took me into interior design. So here I am doing design all over the world. And I might as well do it, you know what I'm saying? So, making your home gorgeous as much as you can make yourself gorgeous like that. That's what I do. So why don't you just watch the episodes, a whole season of it.
How did you get connected with the Dining Divas?
Again, destiny. I believe in destiny. It just happened. Back in the 90s, I was doing all kinds of, when there was no social media, newspaper articles called the Decor Diva. I was a syndicated columnist called the Decor Diva. When there were newspapers, there was no social media. There was no Instagram. There was none of that. So there was the newspaper, and people used to go to the newspaper and ask the Decor Diva, moi, hey, Decor Diva, what do I do when there's a mirror facing the bathroom? So I used to answer with humor. Am I funny?
Oh my goodness, you have no idea.
Oh, I've heard.
But you have positive energy though, so I love that.
Gotta be positive and not.
So tell us how we can catch your show or your platform. Tell us about that, your Instagram.
Well, you know what? Yes, Instagram at Perla Lichi, PERLA LICHI.com. Insta.
Anything you want to do, like a words of encouragement for young girls who want to be into that same sector?
You know what? I gotta say, if it's here in your heart, follow it. Follow your heart. That's all I gotta say. If it's in your heart, follow it. That's what I did. Here I am. Go figure.
Thank you for coming on the red carpet and connecting with us, Diva.
Love the divas. Love them all. I like you too.
Hi, I am Dr. Natasha, and we are excited. We are here with the Dining Divas at the premiere. Yay! And look at this beauty here. So let's start with a little shimmy and a little dance about our excitement for this evening. Yay!
Excited.
Oh my goodness. So we have here the Dining Diva, Miss Ingrid from Florida.
Thank you
Tell
so
us how you connected with the Dining Diva.
Thank you so much for having me. I connected with Christine about a year ago. She came to one of our local spots and she sat down with me and really filled my life. I lost my daughter 3 years ago to cancer, and she basically brought me under her wing. She allowed me to share my story on national television. And through that, I've been really focusing on the different episodes of different masterminds and working on my personal development growth with the girls. The girls give me an amazing home. They're good sisterhoods with me. And I'm just excited to be here, a part of the show. We're doing a lot of different things. I'm looking forward to see the Exuma film that we did with Lisa Nichols. So that was a huge breakthrough for me. And that's it. I'm pretty much excited to be here.
Thank you for your transparency, and thank you because I know that your daughter is watching down over you and proud of mama, right? You're doing some amazing things. So tell me, is there anything that you want people to know about just grief or loss, or how you can connect with other mothers or parents that might be feeling that same pain?
I think the one thing that I could say that's helped me a lot about it is to be really open and sharing it. I really didn't want to suppress it. I wanted my kids to see that I'm strong, that I'm independent, that I can have breakthroughs, and that I can do this no matter what. And I also have 3 other beautiful kids that I've got to keep on thriving and going through. So if I could say anything, don't hold in the grief. Really, find a group of women or a support group that you feel comfortable with sharing these sacred things, and it's a way to help other people heal, and you're healing yourself at the same time. So
can I say I'm proud of you?
Thank you.
Listen, that is an amazing story, and I know it goes even deeper than that. But I can respect that, okay? Because that's a hell of a journey. So I respect that, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
So also, we're talking about mental health as well.
Okay.
Why is that important to you?
Mental health is so important to me because I'm an entrepreneur. The way I think, the way I feel, what I'm eating, what I'm doing, who I'm surrounding myself with is all who I am and what I consume. So I am it's very important to have a strong foundation with strong support group around myself. So it's tough. We all go through it, and just gotta stay strong and have grit, having the willingness, determination to keep on thriving and keep on going.
Now, you mentioned, what diva are you labeled to be? Let's have a little fun here.
All right. So on the
why?
I don't know. Christine comes up with some crazy name, so I'm your succulent diva. I wanted to be spicy, a little spicy hair, but she gave me that name. So I'm your Florida succulent dining diva.
That is so cute. Okay, so we are going to wrap it up, but I want to know if there's some words of encouragement that you want to give the divas that are entering, like myself, because I'm a Dining Diva California. Any words of encouragement for all the divas, actually?
I mean, we are blessed to be here. We're blessed to be chosen. So you just being here and us being, I'm just love it. Words of wisdom. Keep going, keep thriving, keep shining, support your business, support your brand, support all the other women that are out here as well too.
Love it. Thank you. Tell us how we can share your
Yes.
journey and uplift you, all the things.
Yeah. So if you guys want to follow me, you can follow me at I Am Realty Concierge. So I do real estate and financial services. You can find me there, or my website, ingridmorales.com.
Hello, I am Dr. Natasha here at the Dining Divas Premiere, and I have here the beautiful Miss Dion Ellison. She's going to tell us all about her brand and what brought her out tonight.
Hi, how are you? I'm the founder and creator of Vuli Wear. Vuli means shade in Swahili. It is a luxury eyewear line that is about fashion, it's about eye health, and it's about giving back. All of our lenses are fully polarized and they are inspired by the eyes of insects. A portion of our sales goes to United to Beat Malaria, which gives bed nets and life-saving supplies to families threatened every night by families threatened by mosquitoes with malaria. So it's about fashion, it's about seeing beyond.
Wow, that's amazing, because I also have a nonprofit that is supporting a village in Sierra Leone, partner with another nonprofit. So tell me, what made you go in this direction in terms of that population necessarily?
I wanted to bring to light and bring awareness to a charity and a cause that most people just aren't aware of. As much as I think the insects are beautiful and the inspiration for our lenses, I also know they can be deadly. And families and babies, they say babies die every minute in the sub-Saharan Africa from mosquitoes carrying malaria. So why not? If we can support and we can save lives by looking good and protecting our own eyes, why not?
That is something that I am committed to as well, because healthcare should be a right for all and not just a privilege, right? So thank you for that. Thank you for being a woman of intention. We love that on this platform. We are Unboxed and Fearless podcast. So you're the epitome of that. Thank you. So tell me how you are connected with the Dining Divas.
So I was part of the New York episode. Permise Martin actually brought me on. And so it's been an awesome experience. Christina, everyone has been great. I love being a part of the Divas. And I just think it's a great way to highlight women and individuals that are doing something to make a change, making a difference, showing their creativity. And like I said, I just really blessed to be here.
Oh, thank you. How can we continue to follow you and support you and order some glasses?
We are at Vuliwear, which is VULIWEAR.com. We're on social media at Vuliwear_official.
Hello, I am Dr. Natasha, and I am with a Dining Diva, Miss Kelly. Now, Kelly, you have this sash on. Tell us more, a story behind it.
Yes, so I'm a Dining Diva season 4 and 5, and I'm also representing United States in the Miss International World pageant coming up the end of August of this year.
I love that. That's so exciting. So I did notice you enter, and you were working it, okay? You're a natural with the camera. So, but also behind the glamour, what is your purpose in life?
Well, I'm also part of many different organizations to raise money for charities. So I'm a Royal Dame of Cancer Research. We raise money, 100% goes towards cancer research out of Nova University. And that's true to my heart out of all of the 7 other charities that I raise money for, because I feel like we're all touched by cancer. So that's one of my number one goals. And Miss International World chose in the People's Choice Awards this year, Royal Dames of Cancer Research, which is my number one charity that I'm part of.
Wow, that's very powerful. So on your journey through supporting the cancer, right? And that's a powerful journey. What have you found most rewarding about that?
Well, I was the co-chair at the Tower Club in Fort Lauderdale, which I am the director of. And so I raised $150,000 last year and $80,000 co-chairing it the year before. So just knowing that we have a molecule in our name called RD1 and RD2 now, and it's not FDA approved, but right now it's in all the universities nationwide. So just my goal is to get it FDA approved, and by raising more money to get that done to help people in stage 4 and 3 of cancer, so that the others can survive.
So you heard it. She's a powerful woman I'm standing next to, very purposeful. I love that journey. But let us know how we can continue to support you. And for all those who think that cancer is important, platform and something to support, you definitely want to connect with her so you can donate and support her cause.
So it's Royal Dames of Cancer Research.com and also Tower Club of Fort Lauderdale.com. Those two are the websites that could help the cause.
Hello, I am Dr. Natasha, and I am here with the Mr. Bob Berenger, the biohacker. Now, I know you guys are thinking, what is that? So we're going to have him tell us all about it.
Well, so part of what we've done is to learn from all of the special operations guys. So my background is United States Marine. We got the contract called SOCOM-wide mission support. It's a $450 million contract in human performance. So we got a chance to work with the SEALs, the Delta Force guys, and everybody else that's cool. And we got all the cool secrets, and we're bringing them down to everybody else. So now everybody can be happier, healthier, stronger, and have a better life.
So I'm a nurse practitioner. I'm all about health and wellness.
Yeah.
Tell us why is that so important, because so many people are not prioritizing their health.
100%. Well, we need to go through and to get to that place where we're really exercising our birthright, right? Where we should be able to have all of the best nutrients, right? Or not everything that we have has poison in it, right? So none of the glycophosphates or the herbicides or the pesticides or the bad things that really disrupt our endocrine system. Now, what's really cool is we found a good way to rebuild a person's body so that they can increase their IQ. We got a program increase the IQ by 50 points in 1 week. So there's some pretty cool stuff. So we can regrow telomeres and get people younger. We get their heart rate variability going the right way, let people open up their heart, become deeply embodied, become authentic. And then be able to really lead our world into the better place that we all deserve to share.
Wow, I'm curious. Do you do any work with the autism community?
100%.
My nonprofit is about mental health, autism awareness.
Thank you.
So my daughter's on the spectrum. So I have to ask that question. I could never let you leave without saying how you can impact that community.
100%. So it turns out that they've been curing autism in North Bethesda for a couple decades. So there's a place, and what's nice for the young people is that they have this thing where you go through and you do exercise and gaming, and they put it together. They call exergaming. So now the little kids don't even know that they're exercising. So the trick is to be able to pull out all the bad things and then to rebuild their body without playing the Jenga game, okay? So we get rid of the bad, we rebuild the good, and then they get happier, healthier, and stronger all along the way.
Wow, that is so powerful. And what about mental health? What type of impact with that?
So we got a Green Beret that wound up having 80% of his brain shut down, hypofrontality the whole time. And we was able to rebuild his brain and bring him to a cool place. Now he's running all kinds of cool stuff for the President of the United States. You're doing cool stuff with RFK Jr. So we're doing some really neat things. We're seeing people shift their brain from like 3 degrees of like really bad TBI, PTSD, CTE, all the NFL stuff going on. Now you go through and rebuild somebody's brain, they enjoy their family, enjoy the rest of their life, and really a much greater level of happiness.
Thank you for sharing that powerful message with the community. But I do want to know how you got connected with the Dining Divas. You're here to support them, so tell a story.
We are. So what was really cool, so one of my buddies, he was the producer for William Shatner and Lou Gossett Jr., Larry King, all the rest of it. And he said, hey, Bob, I really need you to come and do this whole thing with the Discovery Channel. So that was kind of cool on some cybersecurity side. So I went from computer hacking to biohacking, and from biohacking into consciousness hacking. So we got a chance to work with some really neat people. And from there, they said, hey, maybe you might want to look at doing something new and different. So we built, get this, right? I built a biohacking facility. It's got 10 million gallons of lithium water, and we got an 80-foot waterfall. And George Washington himself came and endorsed my waters. So we got everybody charged up with watercress, this mineralized water, and they got all the good morale from George Washington, Captain Breckinridge. They went off and they won the Pontiac Wars. So we have some really good history at my place. It's right in the middle of 2.1 million acres of national forest. We got a 3.7-mile cave system. So the destination divas came to my house. And they was like, we want to get healthy. We want to get prettier. I mean, they're already gorgeous, right? But you got to take the 10 to an 11, right? So now they came and we got a chance to meet, and now we did some really cool stuff together. And then you got Carissa. She's going out. She got herself a nutritional line now. Okay. So she's one of the founders of this dining empire. And then now she got nutraceuticals. And we brought in these quantum physicists and these other guys. They've been in the lab since 1969. They don't even let them talk to normal people. So the cool thing is now we can go through and utilize cosmetics that make you healthy, skincare that gets you smarter. So all the good things that you would ever want, but then you can look good at the same time.
Wow, that's important. I have a lot of nurses that follow this platform as well, medical providers. So it's important for us to learn this information to give us more insight and recommendations for our patients and our clients and our community. 100%. So I love that. So tell us how we can continue to learn more about your platform, website, or social media.
So we've got our website, eor.us/human performance. So you can see a little bit about our healing center. And then what's really cool about the stuff that Carissa's doing, her stuff's at Philo Beauty. So PHYLO beauty.com. Okay. And we've got really cool ways of being able to increase bioavailability of nutrients so that people can be better in their life.
Thank you so much. Hello, I am Dr. Natasha, and we are here partying with the Dining Divas and celebrating them. And I have beautiful ladies next to me, Miss Chloe and Michelle. So I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves and tell us what brings you here this evening.
Well, I'm Chloe Millard. I'm a host and executive producer on Dining Divas Texas, and we're so excited to finally be premiering our amazing season with incredible women. So happy to be here.
My name is Michelle Mackel. I'm the CEO of PubStar and a Texas Diva.
So you guys are gorgeous. I just want to start there. So what are you guys looking forward to this evening? Like, obviously we're here for the premiere, but are you looking forward to anything in particular this evening?
Yeah, well, honestly, we've already had a lot of great networking. So a lot of us here are business owners. I myself own a marketing and branding agency, and we just launched into influencer marketing. So there's like a ton of influencers here and just a lot of great business and fun. So it's been nice.
And as a publicist, you know, I'm always networking, but then also working for the show and then also being talent. So it's been a lot juggling today.
So I am a new cast member of California Dining Divas. But I want to know, how exciting has this been for you guys? This is a journey, right? This is a transition from your day-to-day entrepreneur role.
1,000%. And honestly, it's been a lot of great new experiences. The women are incredible, but it is a lot to adapt to. And I've been in reality TV before, but this show, I love that it's the perfect blend of like business and television. So, girl, you're in for a great ride. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I agree. Everything you said. This show, it empowered me to come out my show a little bit. It's being behind the scenes so much in media and publicity. We don't get to be seen kind of like what we do. So this has allowed me to also step out my show a little bit and show people what I do on the camera as well as behind the camera.
So one more thing. So we're all about visibility, right? Of women amplifying their voices. Give the audience and the followers words of wisdom. What is some advice you would give for young women that want to go in this direction, but they don't feel the confidence?
Oh, yeah, that's great. Well, for me, I've been on a journey for quite a while on discovering my own voice. And now I've discovered that I'm a big storyteller and I love giving voice to women that haven't found theirs yet. So advice I would give is don't give up and be sure to like be your own voice. I mean, for me, that's just
I feel like the same what Chloe said, but I would say to my younger self, it's okay to hear no. No is just the word that you need to hear to empower you to get that yes. Use that as fuel to your fire and know that you're great and awesome and just keep on pushing it, and you'll get to where you want to go.
I'm so excited to connect with my divas for the red carpet interview. Tell us how we can continue to follow you.
Yes, please. I love connecting with our fans on Instagram. So you can find me at Chloe Millard Official.
And at PubStar Social Club and at Michelle Mackel as well.
All right, ladies. I am here with Dr. Andrea. Hi. How did you get connected to the Dining Divas Empire and Network?
Well, I know Adora's work and Christine Curran, and they are the perfect combination of women's empowerment. So I decided to be part of this network and go global. We are going to African market and Hispanic market as well.
Wow. Tell me what that looks like when you say you're going global into that market. Give more details.
Sure. The Divas Network in the Dining Empire is all about entertainment, culture, education, and business. So we are now on a mission to help women to be financially, emotionally, and mentally free.
Wow, economic independence is key, right?
Yes.
We definitely need more organizations, more objectives like that. But I want to know a little bit about your career path and your journey, because I've been hearing good things about you. I've been hearing your name in this Dining Diva circle.
Yes, I'm from Brazil. I have a PhD in education and cultural studies. And my mission is to help women to be financially, emotionally, and mentally free using quantum healing and also energetic healing.
So what would you say that your most common population that you serve?
I have two populations that I serve. Mainly is business women that want to go to the next level and get rid of all the fears that they have, all the limiting beliefs. And the second group is more broader, is the International Chamber of Commerce, CastNet, in which we help small business women to go to the next level.
Awesome. Such impact. A wonderful woman you are. I love it. And positive energy, right?
Yes, always. Thank you.
So how can we continue to support your platform and uplift you, your IG, any website or anything that you would like to share?
Yes, we have castnetnetwork.org.com, and also we have www.pactprollc.com.
Awesome.
Thank you, beautiful.
Hello, I am Dr. Natasha, and we are here at this amazing event for the Dining Divas. It's a 3-day event. It's animal themed, but we are here with the amazing Mr. Franklin. So he's telling me about all of the projects he's working on, designer, and look at this outfit. Wardrobe stylist, all of the things, right? So tell us a little bit about your journey, Mr. Franklin.
Wow, my journey. Well, first of all, I gotta tell you how great you look. Amazingly great. And to be here for a Dining Diva is amazing. My journey started as the model for Ralph Lauren. I did Sean John, Bezo, Alex Klanger, the list goes on and on. But tonight, I'm here for the Dining Diva. By the way, I'm wearing my own design from head to toe. I am the creative stylist for Philip Klein, so it doesn't get better than that. Not only that, I'm the wardrobe stylist for the High Value Man. We're Universal. We start filming in May.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. So what was your inspiration to go in this direction?
Well, my inspiration to go in that direction has always been, look, I'm fashion royalty. It's embedded in me. So the journey, the destination was already there for me. I just had to walk the journey. That's all I had to do.
I hear that. I hear that.
Well, you can see.
You have been. So it's people that want to be in the fashion industry, and I know plenty of designers just looking for that opportunity to really expand and the right connection.
Correct.
What is your advice for them?
Well, I'm going to say, if you want to expand to the right direction, get to know the product of people first. This direction is a little funny. So you got to be your own creative stylist, right? You don't want to follow someone else's direction and copy them heads up. So you got to network on a regular. Keyword I say, network, and make the connection.
All right, that's amazing. So tell me about your upcoming project. It sounds amazing.
Well, some of the upcoming project, Philip Klein, I'm doing a VIP event with him on the 29th of this month at the Aventura Mall for VIPs only. On May 5th, the Met Gala has given me my own theme as dandyism, so which is big, but the South Florida version of it, so which is good. Again, I'm filming the movie The High Value Man, and I'm the wardrobe stylist for that.
So because we have high energy, positive energy, let's lead this out with a nice little dance. Give them some dancing style with this fashion. Yeah. Yes, positive energy over here. All right, bye. That is Unboxed and Fearless with Dr. Natasha. Hello, I am Dr. Natasha, and we are here with all the divas, okay? Yeah. This is Dining Divas, but look, I have two divas on the side of me, but what's most important is that we uplift and support their platform as well. So tell us all about it.
Well, first of all and foremost, we want to give thanks to God for allowing us to be here, number one. Number two, we want to just thank you for the mission that he put us in place, because nothing will be impossible if it wasn't for him. And he's orchestrated our steps already, so we're just doing his will. That's all that we're doing. But to be honest with you, we're excited about March 27th, honoring women from all over the world, all walks of life. This is what it's all about, community, giving back. If you're not about it, don't even come this way, because we're definitely about it. We speak about it, and our actions show and uplift what we're doing in the community.
Woo! Look at that. A powerful woman has spoken. Come on, powerful woman number two.
And it's not really much to say. I mean, she pretty much said it all, but where glitz and girl power is where true women empowerment is, because I always hear that all the time, like, oh, this is a fake women empowerment. The energy is real. The women behind it are real. The people we celebrate are real. So we are that. We are the true example of women empowerment.
So I know you guys have to get going, but it's really important that I get you guys to talk about what made you go in this direction. Is it because you felt like other women went to those platforms and felt like it wasn't authentic, it wasn't genuine? What made you guys start this platform, Glitz and Girl Power? I did attend the year before last, and I was inspired. It was some amazing, powerful women on the stage. And attorney Natasha, right?
Yes.
I love her. Let's just say that. So I remember, I love her. And so that was so smart to get her to be one of the speakers, right? So tell me, what was the driving force for you guys to do that?
I guess I'd have to say it's, we started off with Pretty Hustlers. That's our media platform. We brand, we promote female products and services, businesses. So it's like, let's turn it up a notch and let's start celebrating women and the way that they show up in spite of adversity. You know, I think we as women, we go through a lot, but we still show up with a smile. We still hug our sisters and help our sisters through whatever they might be going through, even though we got something going on, and that should definitely be celebrated.
You know, with you guys showing up here and celebrating Christine in front of her audience and people who support her, but that unification, that united front is important because other women will follow, because you guys are leaders. You guys are pillars within the community, and that's needed. So I just want to say I respect you both. Okay, I want everyone to show up and show out every year for your award show, because it's necessary. We have to highlight the people that are doing the work in the community, but you two are phenomenal. So if there's anything that you want to give to that little girl in the inner city or the underserved community that want to follow your footsteps, what would that be?
Never give up. Always push forward. Nothing is impossible. Everything that you can imagine can happen. Trust me on this. I just look like this, but guess what? 64th and 12th, Liberty City, that's where I come from. And let me tell you something. I just look like this, but I'm not a product. I'm going to give the resources and the information. I shall not keep that a secret. I shall give that to my people because it was given to me.
Amen. Amen. Tell us the platform that you would like everyone to follow.
Follow G&G Awards and at Big Dreams for Her.